Hello, Yeshua Network. Nathan Wheeler here. Blessed to be here with you today. Running a little bit late. Thank you for your patience. Just wanted to make sure everything was set up for our first ever trivia night. I'm pretty excited about this. It's going to be obviously Bible trivia, in case you were wondering. I'm going to wait for everybody to log on, get, comfortable in your chairs, get your drink, get your coffees, whatever you need, your teas. And then we can let the festivities begin. Yes, okay. Making sure all the things are working here. Give me 1 second. And then we will go ahead and explain what this is. Bible trivia at Yeshua Network. I'm sure many of you have probably participated in something like this before. I myself have not. So while I'm doing this for the first time as a host, this will also be my first time doing this, period. So I say that to ask you to kindly go easy on me. I will do my best, and I don't even know if this is going to work the way that I have it kind of planned out and designed, but I hope that it will. Again, my name is Nathan Wheeler. I'm the founder and owner of Yeshua Network. The ministry's been around for about 10 years. And we have lots of different groups, lots of different ministries within the ministry, both in online and out in the real world, having an impact on our local and global community of brothers and sisters. So again, if you are tuning in, seeing this video, I'm just going to keep repeating this till everybody kind of comes on. This is our first ever Bible trivia night. We're going to be asking 3 rounds of 12 questions, and the first round is going to be easy. Second round is going to be a little bit harder, kind of just your normal run-of-the-mill questions. And then the third round, I'm going to try to stump you on some hard stuff, make it maybe possibly Google it or have to research it. I don't think there'll be things that everybody knows off the top of their head. First round, almost everybody is going to know off the top of their head. Second round, it'll be kind of like, oh, I do know this, but what is it again? And so we'll go from there. I'm going to kind of pause here for a moment. Oh no, my screen is frozen. Do you guys see me as frozen? Let me make sure it's just my internet. According to my phone, you guys can see me okay, right? I like this new video. I like the new video. Okay, and I don't know why I'm long. Facebook still is not allowing the wide. Not that you guys care about that, but I'm just letting you know. Not frozen. Okay, good. All right, so we got some people on. I know there's a lot more that are going to be coming, so I appreciate everybody's patience with us. If you want to go ahead and say where you're from and how many people might be with you. Do you have a team of people with you? I'm curious about this myself since it's our first time ever. Let us know what part of the world you're from so everybody can see that we are literally all from around the world. This is not just an American thing. I know that there are people from all around the world participating in this today. And we do have prizes, so if you're interested, if you think you know the Bible, stick around. We do have some prizes for you for those people who are going to be participating, and obviously the winners and so forth. Jesus Jeopardy night, exactly, David. Australia, California. Also, if you guys want, let us know how many people are playing with you. Do you guys have like a party of people so you guys can all chime in? And then obviously maybe one person is doing the typing or whatnot, or how that works for you guys. How'd you plan this tonight? I know we did a lot of promotion on the main page. I hope that promotion didn't bother any of you. I just wanted to make sure that people knew this was happening since it is the first time we're doing it. This isn't necessarily going to be an every Sunday thing. We might change the dates around, but I wanted to at least get one kicked off and see how this goes. See if this even works. My ideas of how this will go down is something I had to come up on my own. I really didn't see anybody who was doing it this way. And I did look to see that there are programs and apps you can purchase that will allow everybody to actually interact. Like they can play with the app on their phone or on the computer, but they're not cheap. So we're going the free route on this first time out. And so you can type fast. Nice, Vanessa. Vanessa says, just me on my desktop so I can type fast. Very good. We got people from Netherlands. We got people from California, Pennsylvania, Kansas, hallelujah, Massachusetts, the UK, Australia. I told you there's people from all around the world. Hallelujah, you guys. Blessed to have you here. I'm drinking bubbly water. I might have the burps. I'm going to apologize in advance. By the way, this is going to be fun. I normally give super heavy talks and Q&As and things like that. This is a fun night. No reason for anybody to get into a dramatic idea or mindset. Everybody should be coming to this in a very happy, excited way to just fellowship and enjoy a fun night in the Bible. Amen? With our brothers and sisters. Also, for everybody who is asking me, because I do live in Nashville, Tennessee, the tornadoes did not hit my home or Alex's home. So thank you everybody who wrote about that. It was pretty scary though. They were not too far away. As the bird flies, they were not too far away. As roads go, they were a nice distance away. Also wanted to say something else. We are going to have entire Bible read through. More and more people are logging on. That's why I'm rambling, guys. Welcome everybody. It is our first ever Bible trivia night. It's going to be super fun. I have not gone over the rules yet, so don't worry, you haven't missed out. People from all around the world, if you guys haven't heard, I'm asking everybody to just kind of say where you're from, how many people are with you watching, so that way if you have like a team of people, somebody working with you, everybody can shout out and you do the typing or whatnot. Let us know those things. We have people from Australia, the UK, Netherlands, Kansas, New York, California, all over the place. I myself am in Nashville, in case you guys don't know. Yeshua Network is actually based in Los Angeles, California. Started 10 years ago. I think we have a lot of people on. Let's go ahead and at least go over the rules. Shalom to you as well, Mark. Eric from Houston. Megan from Indiana. Ogachuku from Ireland. I think we're up to like 6 or 7 countries. This is pretty awesome. All right, New Hampshire. Tony. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. This is supposed to be fun. I want to keep reiterating that. This is a fun event. I know Yeshua Network is more known for its drama and its heaviness, and not drama necessarily, but just the heaviness of heavy dialogue and really delving deep into the scripture. And I myself have tried to make strides to bringing more joy, more fun activities and things to Yeshua Network. And I'll tell you what, it's doing a wonderful thing for my spirit. I'm telling you the gosh honest truth. For me as a host, as the head minister and founder of this ministry, I feel so good in my soul to really be focusing on both, the normal heavy stuff and reading through the entire Bible and knowing scripture, but now adding this addition to our ministries where we're serving people, serving one another, and just adding in a fun kind of element to the page. So we hope that it is something you're going to enjoy as well. It looks like we have enough people on to start the game. So if you see somebody who comes in late, remind them that they can go ahead. I should have posted the rules, but the rules are going to be pretty self-explanatory. You'll see. But I'm going to state them for the record as we kick off here. So rule number 1. This is Bible trivia, so all the questions are going to be about the Bible or faith. Tonight, they're all from the Bible, but in the future, they might be about the Christian faith, Christian history, make it a little bit harder, because I think some of you are so knowledgeable, this won't challenge you too much. Rule number 1, you can, yes, use Google or search engines or apps like eSword. And not like I would know if you weren't anyways, but just for your own guilt, so there is no guilt, and because I want people to learn, because really, like, this is the idea. You're going to learn about the Bible in a fun way, right? So yes, you can use your apps, you can use your Google search engines or whatever search engine you want, or whatever you have. If you have your Bible in front of you, if you're a quick flipper and you know how to go through it, then you're good to go. So you that's good. Now, the reason I want to say that I feel that it's good for people, other than the obvious that everybody will be learning, is that the truth of the matter is if you already know the answer, if you know the Bible so well that you already know the answer, the amount of time it takes somebody to type in the question into Google search, you are already writing the answer in the comment section. And that's how you win, my brothers and sisters, for the question. Per question, whoever leaves a comment in the comment box in which you are all writing in right now, whoever leaves the right answer first is the winner. Okay, so, however, there is a special stipulation on this, right? So this is rule number 2. Whoever leaves the right answer in the comment section first wins. However, if you type a wrong answer, any other answers that come after that no longer qualify you. Now, the reason I say that is so people aren't just spamming it and just trying to throw it out while I'm saying it, right? I feel that this makes it fair. So Whoever says the right answer first is the winner of that question. Rule number 3, whoever wins the most questions in a round, there's going to be 3 rounds, 12 questions total. Whoever has the most wins per round wins the round, and then you'll get prizes. I'll get to the prizes in just a minute. So, if you post a wrong answer though, even if you post the right answer afterwards and you're still the first person, just to be very clear on the rules, even if you're the first person, if you wrote a wrong answer and then you wrote the right answer, you still don't get it. And if you write the wrong answer, know the right answer, and wrong answer, then you write the right answer, you're giving it to everybody else. So, I hope this makes sense, right? You get one answer, right? Make sure that your one answer is the right answer. Okay, that should make it more clear, maybe an easier way to talk about it. All right, 4th rule. Winners do get prizes. For this first game, since it's our first time, we're going to be giving different prizes per round. So the first winner for round 1, which is the easy round, excuse me, told you I was going to have burps because I'm drinking bubbly water. Round 1 is a hat or a t-shirt from the Yeshua Faith apparel store. It's the apparel store that, we don't own it. Subscribers like you have built it. And they have all sorts of designs that they've made. They make the shirts, they make the merch, and then they just give the profits or percentage of the profits to support Yeshua Network. So we've worked with them, we've talked with them about it, and we're going to be going ahead and giving the first round winner either a hat or a t-shirt of your choice. So I'll leave the link. I think I forgot to put it in because I was typing so fast and getting this going. I'll leave the link for it. Or you can go to the resource link at the top of the Yeshua Network Facebook page, click on it, and you'll see store. Click on that, it will take you to it. The point is that there is a store, so you get to choose what hat or what t-shirt you want from the whole website, any t-shirt or hat for an easy round, okay? And you can tell us the size, the color, what graphic you want. Basically, you can just send us the link to the product you want, and then we'll go ahead and mail that out to you, okay? You don't buy it. If you're a winner, you're going to send me an email right here at Yeshua Network Facebook page, and you're going to send the link of the item you want. I will clearly know who you are that won because I'll have it on my notes. So I'll make sure that you email me from the account you won with that you're commenting on tonight, and then we'll send that out to you. Now, round 2 is medium round. It's going to be some tough questions, some easy questions. Obviously, most stuff people will at least have heard of, but maybe you just don't know off the top of your head. Okay, I think round 1, everybody's going to know them off the top of your head. So it's going to be a speed round. Round 2, it's going to be a little bit more thinking, a little bit probably some Google searching. And so for that round, since it's harder, you get to choose one item from the entire Yeshua apparel store, which any item on the whole thing, you get to choose one. Okay, now hard round. Now all the questions in this entire thing, just so everybody knows, I'm not grabbing these from some book or from somebody else. I myself am going off of my own knowledge, my own research. I am creating these questions personally, and I will be doing that every single time because I want this to be something that really ties in with our ministry, really ties in with the stuff that we talk about here and our own dialogue and the conversations we're having. So the third round, is the hardest round, and we will be giving the winner of the hard round one hat or t-shirt of their choice, and one item, any item from the entire store. So they get 2 items, one hat or t-shirt, and then one item of any item from the store as well. So basically they get what the easy round and the medium round wins. They get to choose one of each of those, okay? So I think it's pretty cool. I don't know, I hope you like it. I don't know, it just adds a little spice, a little something to go for, right? A little something to win. It's not like it's going to make you rich or anything doing Bible trivia at Yeshua Network, but hey, it adds a little excitement, right? I think so anyways. I'm excited if you can't tell. All right, rule number 5. You guys rolling with me? Hopefully this isn't too much. The winner of each round will be announced before we go into the second round. So you're not going to have to sit there and go, oh no, did I win? When will I know will I win? Do I have to tune in later? Do I have to wait till the end of the video? No. If you won the round, we won't be able to move forward until we figure out who won the round. So some of you might be asking, well, what if there's a tie? What if, like, you know, if there's 12, because there's 12 questions to each round. If 2 people won 6, let's say, or 3 people won 4 or something like that, whatever, you may be thinking to yourself, oh, well, there could be a tie. If there's a tie, we will do a 13th question tiebreaker. And that's for each round. If there's a tie within any round, we will do a 1 question tiebreaker to find out who the winner is, okay? Each question will have 20 seconds for everybody to answer. That will keep the game going. It'll keep it moving forward. There might be a question that's really, really hard that people might not be able to find. Okay, they may be really hard, or there may not be anybody who necessarily knows the answer or something like that. So in 20 seconds, I'm gonna have my little stopwatch. Oh, I don't have it. Oh yeah, I do. I have a stopwatch right here. There will be a 20 seconds on the clock, and then let's see. Oops. I did forget my stopwatch, so I'm going to use my actual watch. I think there's a stopwatch on here. If not, I'll just count it out in my head. It's okay. Point is, you got 20 seconds. But in all reality, the winner is whoever answers first. I just count the 20 seconds so that we're not sitting here for like 5 minutes each round, especially in the hard round. So 20 seconds to answer, believe it or not, should be good enough, and also gives people enough time to do some searching. I hope that makes sense. I see you guys are leaving lots of comments. I love it. Unfortunately, I know some questions are already in there. I can't answer them. You guys are moving way too fast, which I love. Don't worry. I want your fingers. Get those fingers warmed up. Say hello. Say where you're from. How many people are in your group. Start doing your finger exercises. You know, get those fingers warmed up, because it really is a speed thing. Whoever gives the right answer first wins the question. Whoever answers the most questions first in the round wins the round. All right. So we got 20 seconds on the clock for each question. If there's a tiebreaker for the round, we ask 1 more question. And to make sure that there's a winner in the hard round, I don't know. You guys might think my hard round is super easy. It might be the case. I know there's a lot of people here who know the Bible very well. So, but what I did just to be safe was I will be throwing in 1 or 2 easy questions in the hard round just to make sure somebody, you know, has some points on the board, if you will. All right. Now, I just want to repeat before we get started. We're getting close. Here it is. We're coming up to the first round, okay? But before we do, I want to be very clear. This is a game to be played here on Yeshua Network, and it's not designed to create any type of negative or ego feeding. This isn't to drive madness and look at how smart I am and I'm better than everybody. Like, that's not the energy of the game tonight, okay? It's meant to be fun, it's meant to be joyous, and just bring a happy fellowship of believers from all around the world. That's why it's so important to me that you do say where you're from, so people understand that this really is not just like an American thing or a California, New York, or Texas thing. Like, this is a global fellowship of believers from all around the world, and we want to keep it a beautiful and loving environment. If any of the comments throughout the game I see are not within that energy or of that spirit, you know, I might just have to block you from the game, okay? So obviously you don't need to pick on anybody's answer if it's the wrong answer. Don't call anybody stupid or dumb. Don't say anybody's question or answer is foolish. Don't leave any comments or anything that's, you know, not family friendly. Make sure it's just about having fun with the game, and we'll all be fine, all right? I want everybody feeling super comfortable here. All right, now, reading and really learning the Bible is fun. If you're here and you participate with us on Wednesday night for the entire Bible read through, you know that learning and actually reading the entire Bible, it impacts your soul in a way that like nothing else does. It really brings joy and happiness and peace. I hope that from doing games like this and things like this on the page, it inspires you to pick up your Bible, start at word 1, and read all the way through. And just know you're not alone. If that feels like a daunting task or a scary task or overwhelming, you're not alone. We have our entire Bible read-through series. You can watch it on YouTube. Check it out. You'll become more knowledgeable about the Bible within 1 year than you ever even imagined. Not because we're telling you what to believe, but because it's a coaching tool that walks alongside of you as you read the Bible and just gives you that confidence on how to study, how to read, how to do all those kind of things so you just don't feel alone. I hope that blesses you as well. So welcome to Yeshua Network's Bible Trivia. I'm Nathan Wheeler, your host, And now let's have the game begin. Round 1. Drum roll, and the camera's going crazy, and there's all sorts of sounds. Okay, I'll try not to touch. I had to do it one time. Round 1. Gonna be super easy round, so it's a speed demons. You ready? I'm gonna count to 20 seconds in my head, and then I'll call it off. Here we go. Remember, you get one answer. If you say a wrong answer, it disqualifies you from any more answers. Just in case, because I see there's new people on. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. You guys are right. Okay, also, when we start the round, I'm going to ask everybody, make it easy for me, please. When I say the round's about to begin, here we go. When you hear me say, here we go, no typing. Right? I love all the comments and excitement. We can talk all we want in between rounds. But when I say here we go, I'm going to ask everybody, now that I see there's a bunch of comments flowing, don't type anything so that I can see who the clear winner is. Okay? Here we go. Round 1. Or question 1. What is the first book in the Bible? What is the first book in the Bible? There it is, Marie Sanders. Got our first win ever. Hallelujah. Woo! Gilda was number 2, and Jessica Mushrush was number 3. You guys are awesome. See how quick that is? Look, you guys are flooding in. Okay. Hold on. I love it. Marie Sanders. Okay, I have to make a note, I realize. Hold on. See, this is fun. Woo, that was so quick. You guys are good. All right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Number 2. Here we go. How many days did it take for God to create the world? How many days did it take for God to create the world? Marie Sanders again with 6. Ooh, William, very close behind. William was 7, but that's the wrong answer. Kelly would have been the next winner. Kelly Winkler was 6. Marie, that is correct. 6 days is how long it took him to create the world. On the 7th day, he rested. A little bit of a trick question. A little bit of a trick question there. That was good. Okay. Nice. All right. Very nice. A lot of people getting it. It's a little tricky, huh? I actually said 7 the first time I even thought in my head. I was like 7 days. I was like, wait a second, no. 7th day he rested. A little tricky. All right. Yeah, trick question, Ruda. Stephanie, I am seeing the answers. If you see them as hidden, they're not hidden for me. I can see them. They might be hidden for you. That's just Facebook because everybody's writing at the same time, but I can see them. So I'll go through and unhide them just so that everybody can know. And it gives everybody a little bit of time to prepare for the next question as well. I do see your answers. Okay. I know they may come up hidden for you, but I have them, I see them, and they're just grayed out. So I can see them. So don't think that you have to see your answer on the board in order for me to see it. I can see it even if you don't see it. So don't worry about that being a disqualifier or something that makes it so that you don't get it. All right, here we go. Don't drive and play trivia at the same time. Very good rule, Monica. That should definitely be a rule. Here we go. Number 3. Easy round. God formed Adam out of blank when he blew into his nostrils the breath of life. What is the blank? God formed Adam out of blank when he blew into his nostrils the breath of life. Bam! Jessica Mushrush with dust is the right answer. That is right. Jessica Mushrush. Lovely. That's right. Okay. And I would have taken clay, dirt, or dust. Any 3 of those. So, that's another thing I do want to say. If there's you guys don't have to worry about that kind of level of precision. if you say, if you think like, oh, he may think dirt, it may be dust or something like that. I have a few of those kind of questions where if it's something along like ground material, you'll get the answer right. If it's 6 or 7 though, those are obviously distinctly different answers, right? If it's amount of days. So, all right. Question number 4. When God created the sun in the sky, it was to replace what light? When God created the sun in the sky, it was to replace what light? Bam. We have Mark Reyes. His light. That's right, his light. He actually made the sun to take over the light that he was shining. Pretty awesome, huh? Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Very cool. You guys are great. I love it. Mark Reyes. Quick on that one. He just changed the bulb. That's pretty good there, mate. Who said that? Who said that? That was a good joke. He just changed the bulb. Oh, it's moving so fast. I couldn't see who made that joke. That was a good joke. I liked it. Okay, here we go. Number 5. What are the names of Adam and Eve's 3 sons which are listed in the Bible? What are the names of Adam and Eve's 3 sons as they're listed in the Bible? They don't have to be in order, just whatever. They're 3 names of the 3 sons of Adam and Eve. Mary Sanders, Cain, Abel, and Seth. Joey Finnegan, you were right behind. Joey, I know you think I missed it, buddy, but it's showing up on both my phone and on my computer that Marie beat you by a millisecond. She must just have ninja fingers or like the fastest internet. Who knows? But Marie Sanders got it again. I think you can get there, Joey. And I can see that you're on it, bud. I can see that you're on it. Okay, here we go. Yep, Cain, Abel, and Seth. For those who are watching and maybe not being able to see the comments, because maybe you're going to be watching this on YouTube on a later date, or you're driving in the car and just kind of playing along for fun. I did see your answer, Gilda. Yes, I just can't read them all because once you guys come, it's like it goes like this for me. Like the answers come so fast. I just have to read the first one. Tina says, just happy I know these. Should I stop and give others a chance in how it works, maybe? No, because Marie, you may not win another round. I don't know, maybe. I would, if you're going to go for it, maybe if you don't want to play another round, but if you're going to win this round, go for it. There's still time for people to come around and beat you. There's still enough. I think we're on 6. Yeah, somebody could come from behind still. Okay, here we go. And question number 6 of the easy round. They're showing, Sarah. I'm seeing them. I'm seeing your comments, guys. Even if you can't see them, I just want to let everybody know I am seeing them. It's just that I can see them grayed out if Facebook is hiding them. So it's not that I am not blind to your comments. They're showing up. Okay. Here we go. Number 6. What was God's sign to Noah that he would never flood the entire world again? What was the sign or the symbol that God gave Noah that he would never flood the entire world again? Mark Reyes. That's right. The rainbow. Jean, Jill. Guys came in. Linda, Eli, right behind. Beth, rainbow, exactly. Mark came in first on that one. Shelly, Roxanne, Sharon, I see you guys. Just want to let you guys know I see you. Susan Davis, I see you're grayed out, but did I get it? No. It was Mark. Mark came in first. You did good though, Megan. Rainbow, yes, Julianne, Hallelujah. Okay, here we go. Number 7. See, I don't even have to count 20 seconds. At least not on this one. You guys are so fast. I need a t-shirt. It's minus 12 here. Sharon says, you show that Jean came first? Let's see. Well, mine, it shows Mark came first. I don't know. I have it on both my computer and on my phone so that I could double check to see if there was any discrepancies. For me, I'm watching on the internet like you guys are as a viewer, and I'm watching on my phone as the host. And if it comes in at the same on both, then that's the confirmation that that's the real winner. So it grays you out, not for anything you're doing. It's something Facebook does, but it doesn't matter. I can see it. And the graying out doesn't slow you down from your comments coming in. I know it sucks, guys. It sucks. It's a thing with you can't see it. I'll try to unhide everyone. But it's you're not, just because it's grayed out doesn't mean that it doesn't come in at the time it comes in. I hope that makes sense. Jill says it's rigged, LOL. They live closer to Nathan, LOL. My screen shows me answering at first. Does it? Well, I am getting different people answering at different times, so if it is me, okay, here, let's do this. Nobody type for 2 seconds. I just want to see something. Nobody type for 2 seconds. Yes, for Genesis. Hold on a second. Nobody type. Okay, you ready? When the comments stop, here's what I'm gonna do. Ogochukwu, I'm gonna need you here. Let's just go by Nathan. I agree, let's just obviously go by mine. But I just want to learn in case I have to buy a program to do this in the future. Ogochukwu, I'm gonna use you because I know you're in Ireland. Who's from Australia? Okay, here's what I want. Somebody, if you're from Australia, and Ogochukwu, because I know you're from Ireland, and Sarah, who's from Netherlands. When I say go, I want you to type in Bible. When I say go, okay? I want all 3 of you to type in Bible. And if it is somebody who's closest to me, I mean, hopefully you guys all type it pretty much the same. But let's see how much of a difference there is, since I know all 3 of you from other countries pretty far away. Okay, hopefully you're still here, Sarah, and whoever's from Australia, right? This is just my own little trick, because I'm figuring this out, guys. It's our first one. Ready? Go. Type the word Bible. Those 3 people. See how this goes. Okay. Go Juan, yeah. Okay. I mean, it's roughly the same distance. Where's our Australian? It's waiting for our Australian. All right, well, I'll tell you what. We're going to have to go by what I see. It seems to be working fine. I don't know. You got Ogo. Megan says Ogo 1. Everybody's saying they see Ogo 1. So maybe when it gets overloaded for you guys, it comes in at different. I don't know. But for me, I see the first person comes in and then a whole bunch of people come in. So I don't know. But we're going to have to go by me for now. Okay, you guys ready? Yes, I agree. Ogo says she agrees too. All right, here we go. Number 7. We're still on the easy round. Don't worry, there's still plenty of time to go. You win a car, Ogo. Get a car. Maybe. Okay, here we go. 7. Back to the game. Back to the game. Question number 7. Easy round. One of the apostles was appointed head over bringing the gospel onto the Gentiles. What was the name Yeshua gave him? One of the apostles was head over bringing the gospel onto the Gentiles. What was the name Yeshua gave him? Roxanne, with the winner of Paul. Roxanne Coomer. Nicely done. See, we got another winner. Sarah came in quick. Jackie, Ruda, Linda, Eli. Mark Reyes now, they're close behind. All right, looks like we're working. William, you would have been right with Saul, except for I specifically said what name did Yeshua give him, not what was his original name. Okay, all right, here we go. Number 8. One of the apostles was head over bringing the gospel onto the Jews. What was the name that Yeshua gave him? One of the apostles was head over bringing the gospel to the Jews. What was the name Yeshua gave him? Tony Morell with Peter. That is right. Nicely done. This is awesome. I think it's working good. I love it. This is so cool. Okay. Tony. I hope I'm saying your name right, by the way, Morell. Am I saying it right? Morell? All right. I got you, though. I gotten it written out on my side the right way so that I know you won that one. So you're good. 2 more questions. It looks right now that Marie Sanders is in the lead by 1. Mark Reyes can come up and tie her, and then we might have to do a tiebreaker. But there are 2 more questions, or 4 more. I can count. So there's still time for somebody else to win. Here we go. Number 9. This might be a little bit harder. We'll see who's good at this one. Here we go. Air drum roll so I don't make a whole bunch of noise on the desk. 9. How many books in the Bible are names of women? How many books in the Bible are names of women? Looking for a number of books here. George Henry with 2. George Henry coming in first with 2. That is correct, George. I like it. And a new person, so that's great. George Henry with 2. That is correct. All right. See, well, no, there wasn't so much quickness on that one. Somebody may have been off the top of their head, but see, there's some of them I think you guys are going to have to Google. All right, here we go. Number 10. What are the 2 names of those women? What are the... Oh, Gilda! You cheated! You knew it was coming in, huh? Gilda got it. Well, even if you wrote it, I had a feeling that might happen. You went straight for it. What are the 2 names? I got Gilda coming in. She was doing it as I was saying the question. Probably just throwing it in, but you still got it there, Gilda. Gilda Foss. Number 10. Look at that. I thought that might happen. Thought somebody might throw it in while I was saying it. Pretty awesome stuff. I like this. This is so fun. I have no idea. I had no idea I'd have this much fun. Okay, number 11. All right, you ready? Everybody ready? Here we go. Number 11. Jackie Bostic says, not fair. Holy Spirit is helping her. Yeah, well, I wrote it way there. Look up. Did you say it first? Let's see. Oh, yeah. You're right, Ogo. Oh, no. For me, it's showing that Gilda answered first. It is showing that Gilda answered first. She basically wrote it when I was just beginning the question. But since I was beginning it, I think it's fair. All right. Number 11. How many brothers did Joseph have? This would be Old Testament Joseph. How many brothers did Joseph have? Gene caught it with 12. That is wrong. He had 11 brothers. William got it. William Rolbecki. Hopefully I'm saying your name right, William. Don't mean to murder anybody's name here. William got it. 11 brothers. Rolbecki. Awesome. All right. Last question of the easy round. See, this is pretty easy, right? Are these pretty easy? Good going, William. Here we go. Last question of the easy round. You guys are going to type this one really fast. I know you are. Ready? What was the gift Joseph's father gave him that made his 11 brothers jealous? What was the gift that Joseph's father gave him that made his 11 brothers jealous? Mark Reyes' dreams is not the right answer. Tony got it with coat. That is right, Tony. Your second one, coat. Awesome. The multicolored coat. Coat would have worked just fine. Jacket would have worked. Multicolored coat. But multicolored coat. That is what he gave him. Robe as well. Robe full of colors. All these answers are correct. Very good. We have a winner by one, and that is Marie Sanders. Marie Sanders won that round, the easy round. So Marie, shoot me a private message here on Facebook. Let me know what you like. If you have to wait till the end when I post the link for the Yeshua Faith Apparel website, you can choose any hat or t-shirt from there. Thank you guys for participating in our first round ever. How cool is that? And we have our first winner ever, Marie Sanders. All right, medium round. Here we go. All right. Any questions or comments or anything? I know some of you guys are a little disappointed. You feel like you won. You know, we can work this out. I might have to buy an app, but you know, since we're just trying this out, seems like you guys are having a lot of fun. That's awesome because I'm having a blast. I think this is super fun. It's so cool to see you guys come in like, and I just see comments flying up. Super cool. Definitely congrats to Marie Sanders. And we were tied for second place as Mark Reyes and Tony Morell on that one. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, jumping right into it. Let's keep this party rolling. We got round 2, which is the medium round. Might be a little Googling and searching and Bible flipping through in here on this one, but I don't know. You guys are pretty good at this and you're super smart at the Bible, so maybe none of my questions will stump you. I'm going to say that again when we get to round 3, but let's see. Question 1. Here we go. Noah was told to bring 2, one male, one female, of each animal according to its type onto the ark. But there was another category of animal types that God told Noah to bring 7 of onto the ark. What was the characteristic that God said to bring 7 of each of these animal types onto the ark? What was the special or different characteristics? Oh! Jessica Mushrush. Clean. Yes, that is the right answer. Clean animals were the 7. So Jessica with the first right answer for the medium round. Clean animals is the right answer. Very good job. Clean. You can eat them. Jean Conrad, that is correct. Very good. Crawling things. There was crawling and birds. But specifically, the reason why he got to bring 7 of those was because they were clean. Both land and birds were allowed. Very cool, you guys. All right, here we go. Remember again, too, guys, I'm just going to keep saying it just because I know that people are coming in and joining for the first time. Just because you may not see your comment show up doesn't mean I can't see it. Facebook may hide it, but it shows up as grayed out on mine. That does not affect the speed in which I would see it. The graying out comes as if it is going to come out. So I will try to unhide everybody as fast as I can. But don't think that just because you can't see it or everybody else can't see it doesn't mean I can. I can totally see it. It's a Facebook thing. All right, here we go. Number 2, the medium round. How old was Noah when he died? How old was Noah when he died? Jessica Mushers with the wrong answer. Jean Conrad with the wrong answer. Julianne with the wrong answer. Gilda Foss with the right answer. 950 years old. Gilda comes in with the right answer. Very good. 950 years old is the right answer, ladies and gents. I know, you think you know these, huh? Carrie Ann, 948-333727. He's pretty old. Is it getting a little harder? You guys had to, did you have to do a little search in there? Or did you know that off the top of your head, Gilda? I'm curious. Did you know that one off the top of your head? I don't think you see mine. Let's see. Jennifer, I see yours. I do see it. You came in after Susan Davis and after Maritza. I am seeing it. I promise you I am. Camille, 950. Numbers is my weakness, is what I am seeing it. I'm only reading the first winner, though. Trying to. I can tell the difference between my phone and laptop. My laptop is faster. Okay. Viola says, I know, I just straight knew the wrong answer. Okay, gotcha. Very cool. 50 years, there you go. All right, guys, let's see. All right, here we go. Number three. How old was Noah when the flood came? How old was Noah when the flood came? Ooh, first answer, Tina 850 is wrong. George Henry LOL, that's wrong. George Henry with 120, that's wrong. Joey Flanagan 100. How old was Noah when the flood came? Not how many years did it take him to build the ark. You guys are giving the answer to how many years did it take him to build the ark. The question is, how old was he when the flood came? Linda Eli with the right answer of 600. Linda Eli with the right answer of 600, ladies and gentlemen. When the flood landed, when the flood came, the boat was lifted up off the ground, Noah was 600 years old. I do see Jennifer, 4,359. Yes, good answer. Good work, guys. Good work. See, these are a little tricky. Yes, Adeline, I am seeing your answer. Yes, I am seeing it. I don't read everybody's because they come in like flood. I just read the first person's name and try to just acknowledge, if I see you guys, just let you know I am seeing your answers. But Adeline, I totally see your answers. Yes. If it looks grayed out on your end or it looks like it's blocked on your end, I can see it. And it comes in at the same speed, I promise. All right, here we go. Number 4. So far, nobody's totally taken the lead on this one. This is nice and close. I like it. These ages are incredible, right? They're pretty incredible. Yeah, people got to live a lot longer than back then. Aileen says, oh boy, I have answers mixed up. I know, that's why I'm asking these. That's the reason why I'm asking. Making it a little bit harder for you. Make it a little bit harder for you. A little tricky. I know the brain wants to go to other things that we already know, but I thought that would be a good one. It looks like I got a couple people. It's not accurate on our end. I don't think so. It's matching on my phone and on my computer, guys. I promise you it's matching. So, and the phone obviously is going to be the fastest because this is what I'm broadcasting with. So, all right, number 4 of the medium round. Question number 4 of the medium round. In Exodus 17, Moses and the Hebrews went to war with the Amalekites. As long as Moses held up blank, the Hebrews would win the battle. What did he have to hold up? Moses had to hold up blank in order for them to win the battle. What was it he had to hold up? George Henry with arms. We'll take it. That is right, George Henry. Bam! Number 4. Arms, hands, or staff. I looked into it to make sure different Bibles have different answers. So any one of those 3 would have worked. So I do see somebody, Tina, saying poles. Other people are saying hands. Somebody's saying staff. That is correct. So any one of those 3 would have been right. But the first person to answer with arms was George Henry. Very good. All right. Number 5. Medium round. Eventually, Moses' arms grew tired, and he couldn't hold up his staff or his arms, depending on what version you read from. So Aaron and Hur found a stone for Moses to sit on, and they did blank to help Moses hold up his arms. They did blank to help Moses hold up his arms. What was the blank that they did? His brother. Held, yes. But how'd they do it? Well, I guess I did give it away. That was pretty dumb of me. I said it. Held up the arms. I messed that one up. That was me. I gave the answer. Darn it. Who gave the first answer, though? Let me see if I can do it as brothers. Joey Flanagan gave the first right answer. Even though I technically gave the first right answer because I said it. That's all right. But Joey, you got it, buddy. Joey Flanagan got the first one. Held up their arms. Listen, my first time doing this, right? We all We all gotta have a little grace on it. All right, I'm good. That's the only one that was worded kind of weird like that. And I had a feeling I might do that. Okay, here we go. You got number 4, right? No, that's 5. That's 5. Okay, good job, Joey. Good job. Number 6. Yeah, this one is worded correctly. I shouldn't mess this one up. I see you guys laughing at me. All right, here we go. Number 6. What was the name of the man who God promised his seed would inherit the land that eventually be called Israel? What was the name of the man that God promised his seed would inherit the land we now call Israel? Oh, snap. Mark Ray is coming through with Abraham. Good job, Mark. I see Monica, Jessica, Gilda, Jean. Said Jacob, though. The one who was promised his seed would inherit the land was Abraham. That is correct. Mark got it right. Good going, Mark. Abraham. That is correct. Number 7. What? Now this is interesting. You guys ready? Dude, no. Mine looks first. I know it looks first on your end, guys. I know. It's matching on my end, though. I promise you, it's the same on my end. Here we go. If you think about it, it would make sense that yours goes first, right? Because if you look like you came in first, the other person's hasn't reached you. But the objective is for it to reach me. So basically, I guess if there is a distance thing that's not quite, it's not fair. But Ogochukwu was from Ireland and she got one. So she came in first on one. So I don't think it's necessarily a distance thing. Who knows? We'll figure out a way to make it even. All right. Number 7 of the medium round. What was the original name of Israel, the man, not the place? What was the original name of Israel, the man, not the place? Gene with Jacob. That is correct. Gene with Jacob. Gene Conrad. Jacob is correct. Nicely done, Gene. See? Not the same person's winning every time. We don't have any repeated winners on this one. No repeated winners on this one. All right. That was number 7. The answer was Jacob, was the original name of the man named Israel. Number 8. You guys ready? What does the word Israel mean in Hebrew? What does the word Israel mean in Hebrew? What does the word Israel mean in Hebrew? We have peace, prevailing prince, fights against, he who wrestles with God. Not quite the answer. Prevailing. Let me see. I think prevailing. It's a little bit closer than prevailing, but yeah, that one, I think that's a good enough. I think prevailing is the winner. George Henry, let's see. Revealing prince. Yep. I'm going to go with George Henry, prevailing. Specifically, I'll just say, let God prevail. Let God prevail. But since you put prevailing, that may be the actual verbatim like wording. So George Henry got it with prevailing. Israel means let God prevail. George Henry. Well done. Well done, brother. Well done. So if you guys don't know, now you do. The word Israel means let God prevail in Hebrew. See, you're learning something at the same time, right? Hopefully this is also fun for you guys. All right, here we go. It sounds like it's fun. I see your comments. You guys saying you're having fun. That's good. Number 9. Number 9. You guys are going to get this one so fast. I know you are. I know you're going to get this one so fast. All right, here we go. This is going to be a speed finger answer here. Speed finger answer. You ready? Okay, here we go. What body of water did Yeshua walk on? What body of water did Yeshua walk on? What body of water? Joey Finnegan with Galilee. Correct. Joey Finnegan. Galilee is the correct answer. The Sea of Galilee. We got somebody put C. Bummer. Your fingers go too fast. You hit enter too fast there. Sorry about that, Vanessa. Yeah. Sea of Galilee. You guys are hilarious. I love your responses when you get your typos and stuff. It's great. It's super funny. Like, trust me, I'd be right there with you. Okay. Brain fart. Dang. Yeah. When you put the pressure on, it makes it hard, right? Like when the pressure's on, you're like, I'd be horrible at Jeopardy in real life. I'm great when I'm watching it on TV, but I know if I was in the studio standing behind the podium, I'd be like brain fart every single question. All right. Sea of Galilee. What was the body of water that Yeshua walked on? Number 10 of the medium round. 3 questions left to go. No winners, by the way. Oh, yes, Joey. Joey is in the lead. Sorry, Joey. I knew you were. I just messed up there. Joey is in the lead with two correct answers so far. 2 wins so far. We have 3 more to go. Here we go. Number 10. At the time that Christ is going to be crucified, a festival is going on in Jerusalem. What is the festival? At the time Yeshua is being crucified, a festival is going on in Jerusalem. What is the festival? Gene Conrad with Passover. That is correct. Gene Conrad. Passover. Now we got a tie. Right? Gene, did you get one in this one? You did, yes. Okay, there you go. Gene Conrad. The answer is Passover, you guys. Awesome. Seeing a lot of coming in. Alan, Hanukkah. Nope. Nope, not Hanukkah. Dang it. Passover, of course, Alan says. Yep. When the mind goes fast, start thinking of other things. It's all good. All right. 2 people tied for 2 answers so far. 2 people tied for 2 answers. I really need to read my Bible, Kelly says. All right. Well, this is helping then, right? This is helping put it in the brain. All right. Number 11. What did Christ ride into the city on? What did Christ ride into the city on right before he got crucified? Gene Conrad with donkey. That is also correct. Gene's on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Crushing it. A mule, donkey. Mule is different. It is donkey. I know a lot of us think that they're the same, but ever since I moved here to Tennessee and started hanging out on farms, I realized those are totally 2 different animals. But donkey is the right. Unicorn. Yep, donkey is correct. Good going, Gene Conrad. All right, so far we have Gene Conrad in the lead. Joey Finnegan can tie it up, though. Pressure's on you, Joey. Yes, I do see your answers, guys. I do see them. I do. Let me see. I'm not seeing any issues with them on my side. I am unhiding some as I go, but my comment got flagged and I said donkey. Did you? It might be just because we're doing it this way. Burrow. Burrow would work. Burrow would work. Burrow is like a donkey. As a donkey, sure. It got flagged, huh? I don't know how to fix that. I don't know. I'm seeing it on my end though. I'm seeing your comments on my end. We have issues as viewers. We won't see comments, but Nathan does, the video person. Yes. I am seeing them. Mine was laggy. Donkey is offensive. Is it? This is fine. All right, well, we got one more question on this round, you guys. One more question. Joey Finnegan, you can tie it up with Gene, and we'll have to do a tiebreaker. Here we go. Number 12 of medium round. This one might be a little bit harder. You guys might get this one. It is believed that in order for Christ to fulfill prophecy of Ezekiel 44, 1 through 3, that he must have ridden the donkey through the eastern gate, which is famously called blank by the Jews. It is believed that in order for Christ to fulfill prophecy of Ezekiel 44, 1 through 3, he must have ridden the donkey through the eastern gate, which is famously called blank by the Jews. No. Nobody yet. No. Marie Sanders looked beautiful. That is one of them. It has multiple names. David Miller, you might have it right because it does have multiple names. Let me see if I have it. The answers are the Golden Gate, the Beautiful Gate. So the first one to respond with that was, I said it. Where did she go? It is the Golden Gate. Beautiful Gate is also an answer. Marie Sanders, Beautiful Gate, yes. Okay, number 12. Let me just double check, because if it is David Miller, let me just double check. David Miller. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Now, because it has a couple names. Did I forget? You guys hear me typing, huh? Sounds like a storm, I bet. Let's see. Gates of the temple. The gate of the 4 meters tall arch. Well, I'm going to give it to you both there, Marie Sanders and David, but it doesn't change the winner, which is Gene Conrad anyways. So, David, I do believe it is also known as the King's Gate. So, you would have gotten it as well. You use a loud typer, bro. You got power. I'm a very tap guy. Yes. Because it wasn't that gate set aside for the king only. No, it wasn't that gate. It was called the Beautiful Gate or the Golden Gate. Or there was also Hebrew words. The Shara Haramim or the Shushan Gate is what it's called during the Second Temple period when Yeshua was alive. So any one of those 4 answers would have worked. Any one of those 4 answers would have worked. But the most famously known is the Golden Gate. The second most famous answer is the Beautiful Gate. So yeah. All right, Joe Finnegan. Thought I had that one tied. Whichever one comes in first. You thought you were going to get that one, Joey? Would have been nice to have a tiebreaker that we'd had to do. That'd kind of be exciting. But we got one more round, and I have a feeling there's going to be some Google searching on this round. So we have Gene Conrad, send me a private message. You get to choose any item on Yeshua Faith Apparel store. You can go to the resource link pinned to the top of this Facebook page. You will see the store link in that resource. Otherwise, I will also post it after the video. And you can choose any item. And but private message me with the link of the item you choose, the color, size, or anything like that, and we will send that out to you. All right. Congratulations, Gene Conrad, for the medium round. Very, very, very good. All right. So here we go. Round 3, the hard round. Here we go. I'm still having a blast. I know it's a little bit weird with the whole Facebook thing. Apologize for all the issues, you guys, but I hope you're still having fun too. All right, here we go. Round 3. Now, remember, on round 3, I'm going to have some easy ones just so that we have somebody who wins, okay? Because I am going to count to 20 seconds. If nobody gets the answer in 20 seconds, and I'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So at least you guys know. And remember, you get one answer. So it's got to be the right answer. You can't answer more than once, okay? All right, here we go. That was going to be hard. Get those fingers ready to do some searching, flipping through your Bible. Are you ready? hard round, the final round of tonight. I hope you guys are having fun. Monica says, can we go back to easy? The hard rounds are where you get to learn a lot, right? Am I right? These are questions I came up with too, so I hope you guys appreciate them. I hope you like them. Let's find out. Here we go. Air drum roll so I don't beat the crud out of the TV or the camera here, the monitor on my desk. Here we go. Round 3, hard round. Question 1. What were the gifts the wise men brought Yeshua when they finally found him after he was born? What were the gifts the wise men brought Yeshua after he was born? Jessica Mushrash. Mirror is not the right answer. Jackie Bostic. Frankincense, myrrh, and gold. Jesse Bostic is the right answer. Yes, Jackie, sorry. I don't mean to be calling you. Jessica, you had it, but you put mirror. You gotta type it fairly good enough. I know that mirror, you probably had an autocorrect or something kick in there, but oh, you guys are going so fast. There we go. Mirror. You gotta get all 3 right. I know you went for myrrh. Good going, Jackie Bostic. Good going. Frankincense, myrrh, and gold. In any order. They don't have to be in the order in which the Bible says. Watch out for those typos. See, you guys got a little confidence right now, don't you? Because the first one was easy. Matches with the holidays, you know, everybody knows the nativity story. You guys are like, oh, this is his hard round. We got this. We got this. Myrrh, M-U-R-R, that would have been fine. You didn't have to spell it that correctly. But mirror, she spelled mirror. And she spelled mirror correctly, so that was why Jackie got it. All right. Number 2, hard round. This is going to be a hard one. I think it's going to be a hard one. Maybe you guys know it. You ready? Most people think that circumcision of the heart is a New Testament teaching. But in what book did God first bring up the importance of circumcision of the heart? Not circumcision of the flesh, but in what book did God bring up circumcision of the heart? George Henry with Deuteronomy. That is correct, sir. Deuteronomy, verse 10:16. That is correct, George. The first time in the Bible circumcision of the heart is expressed to be important to God is in Deuteronomy 10:16. Very good there, sir. Very good. George Henry, bringing it tonight as well. You guys are learning, huh? You guys are learning. Nice. Glad I stumped a few people on that one. Yay. Okay. Here we go. Some of you gonna know this one. Some of you gonna know this one. Can we make one in French? Oh, I wish I could, Leo. I wish I could. All right. You guys learned some? Awesome. Here we go. 3 of the hard round. What wood type is Noah's Ark made of? According to the Bible, what wood type is Noah's Ark made of, according to the Bible? We're looking for the Hebrew word here. George Henry, no, that's not the word we're looking for. Acadia, nope. We're looking for the Hebrew word. Kelly Winkler with gopher, that is correct. Kelly Winker with gopher, that is the Hebrew word. Well done, Kelly. Well done. Gopher wood is the correct word for the Hebrew translation. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we think we know it. We want to just say wood. Right? You're like, it's made of wood. That's what I wanted to do. I was like, oh, I don't even know. Now that I remember it. Arcadia. I know a lot of you guys are saying Arcadia, cedar. Also, the other one that's famously quoted is, not cedar. It's, I have it here. Cypress. A lot of Bibles translate it as cypress as well, but the original Hebrew word is H1613, in case anybody wants to use the Strong's Concordance. Not golfer, gopher. Gopher. Like the animal, but it's not the animal. So, yeah, gopher, not golfer. H1613 is the Strong's Concordance, so you guys can see the translation word. Gopher is the correct answer. All right, number 4. You guys ready for this one? Somebody actually might know this one. Sorry, I get so excited. Number 4 of the hard round. What is the last word of the Old Testament? What is the last word of the Old Testament? What is the last word of the Old Testament? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Nobody got that one? Wow. Curse. Curse is the last word of the Old Testament. So that's a no one on that one. No one got that one. The last word of the Old Testament is curse. I stumped some people. That's awesome. Yes, curse is the last word of the Old Testament. Pretty cool, huh? People be learning. All right, here we go. Moving on. See why I count them down? I was counting down in my head too. That's pretty good. All right. Yep. Curse is the last word of the New Testament. Or Old Testament, excuse me, of the Old Testament. Yep. All right. Number 5. Number 5. According to the Bible, how long did the Great Flood cover the earth? According to the Bible, how long did the Great Flood cover the earth? Sarah with 40 days, that is not correct. George with 40 days a night, that is not correct. Gilda with 150 days, that is correct. Gilda, that is correct. The earth was covered with the flood. Not how long was Noah out on the boat. The earth was covered with the flood 150 days. Gilda Foss is the winner. That was number 5. Well done, Gilda. 150 days is the correct answer. Well done. Genesis 7:24. You guys can check it out. Genesis 7:24. Very good there, Gilda Foss. You guys are doing a great job. All right. One stump. We got one stump on this one. I'm kind of excited if I could stump you guys again. All right. Number 6. What passage in the Bible, this is a good one. I know, I'm sorry, I'm out of control. You ready? What passage in the Bible is the last red letter passage? The last time the Bible quotes Yeshua speaking. Give me the passage number. What passage in the Bible is the last red letter passage? The last time the Bible quotes Yeshua speaking. Not what is the passage. Not like what the words are. What passage? Do we have it? Do we have it? We do. Jessica Mushrush with Revelations 22:20. Jessica, bringing it. Jessica Mushrush. Revelations 22:20. Let me see. Let me see something here, though. We might have a tie on that one. I might have to give it to 2 people. George Henry, it is I Come Quickly, isn't it? If my memory serves me correctly, it is I Come Quickly. So that's kind of the right answer. I mean, it is the right answer if that's what he said. It's Surely I Come Quickly. I think I'm going to have to give you both one of those. That's fair. Because it's not exactly right, but it's pretty darn, to know that, that's pretty darn good there. So I'm going to give you both that. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's Jessica, Surely I Come Quickly. The only thing is, the only reason why I hesitated on that one, George, is because of the surely part. You missed the surely part. So if we're going to do it exactly, I should have said I was looking for the number, and that was my mistake. So all right. I'm going to give it both to you, though. Because, yeah, that's pretty good. George, you're going to get that. All right. So that was... What passage? I did say what passage. I did say the number, didn't I? Did I say that? See, I got to be very specific on my questioning. This is a good lesson for me as well. All right. Very good lesson for me as well. Specifically looking for the book and numbers. That's what I'll have to say next time. Looking for the book and numbers. But just in case you guys ever want to know for trivia yourself, the last time a red letter passage shows up in the Bible is Revelation 22:20. And it is not the last word or the last passage of the Bible. I did say number? Oh, I did? Yes, you said the list, the verse. All right. Well, then you know what? I'm sorry, Henry. If I did, people are telling me I said it. I'm going to believe them. So we're going to give it just to Jessica. They're going to give it just to Jessica. That actually puts everybody in tie. That would have put you in the lead there, Henry. But okay, everybody's saying I did. All right. So I'm not as silly as I thought. All right. Here we go. Number 7. I know, but you did really good, buddy. That's pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I think that's pretty impressive. Number 7. Number 7 of the hard round. Is this game going by quick for you guys? It's going by quick for me. This is awesome. All right. In the Gospel of Matthew, Yeshua tells us to be perfect as our Father in heaven is perfect. In his letter to Galatians, Apostle Paul says, above all the qualities we as believers are to put on, blank is the bond of perfectness. Hard question. I won't start the clock until I finish asking again. Ready? In the Gospel of Matthew, Yeshua tells us to be perfect as our Father in heaven is perfect. In his letter to the Galatians, Apostle Paul says above all the qualities we as believers are to put on blank. It is the bond of perfectness. The bond of perfectness. Blank is the bond of perfectness. Everybody's saying love. We have righteousness. These are not the right answers. These are not the right answers. Love and righteousness. These are not the right answers. Armor, holiness, charity. Shelly GM gets the right answer. Shelly GM. The right answer is charity. The right answer is charity. Good job, Shelly GM. The right answer is charity. Of all the qualities, the one above all the qualities we as believers are to put on is charity. It is the bond of perfectness. That can be found in the letter of Galatians. Pretty good, huh? Nice. Very nice. Charity. Charity is love in some, I know, translations. That is true, but love is not the word. Let's see. I know, it's tricky. Colossians 3:14 through 15. I'll read the passage since we're going through this one. Let's see. So here's the reason why. Colossians 3:12. Put on therefore as the elect of God holy and beloved bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long-suffering, forbearing one another and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against you, even as Christ forgave you, so also do ye. And above all these things, put on charity, G26, which is the bond of perfectness. I do see that it is love. Love that is affection, beloved. You know what? It's agape, huh? Agape? It's agape. You guys are right. It's love. It is love. I am wrong. I am wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. It is love. So let's see who the first person to bring in love is. It is love. I'm sorry. Kelly, Shelly, you did good with charity. That's what I got. Becky, you know what? I messed that one up. So here's what we're going to do. I don't know who the first one was because it's already gone. Agape would have been another good answer, true. Okay, we're going to do another one. We're going to wipe that one clean. Sorry for whoever got it right. That was my bad. You're going to have to forgive me. According to scripture, you got to forgive me because I'm asking for forgiveness. Ah! It is love. I did research this ahead of time. I don't know why. Why does it say charity? It says charity in that one, but I did look at the Hebrew. Agape is clearly God love. It's actually a different type of love. It's the God love. So all of those work. Charity, love, or God. You guys gave love. Yay, way more questions. That's true. I do have backup questions in case I messed up like this. That's how I thought ahead. You might mess up. I say to myself, have backup questions just in case. So love, agape love is agape is the word, at least in the concordance here. So there you go. All right. It's all right. We're going to get through it. Shelly, I'm going to give that one. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to give that one to you because multiple people get it right. Even though me and you have the same answer, we know. We know. Now, nobody's in the lead on this one. That's not like a deal breaker. So, Shelly, much love to you. Hope you're not upset with me on that one. But this doesn't put anybody in the lead anyway. So, we're just throw another extra one in there. Okay. Gilda says, can we do this every day? Hey, Monica says, you know yourself too well. I do. I do know myself too well. I knew I would mess up something, especially because this is my first time doing it. There's a 99% chance I'm going to mess up at least one of these. I've messed up two pretty bad so far, but that's all right. I know I've learned from my lessons and I prepared for them. So here we go. Okay, this one's easy. I shouldn't mess this one up. I'm going to try to be super clear. You ready? Question number, well, technically 8. I'm just going to keep the number so we're all on the same page. 8, I'll just say 13 is the last one. 8, many times this city in the Bible is referred to as the city of palm trees. Many times this city in the Bible is referred to as the city of palm trees. What is the name of that city? The city of palm trees. What is the real name of that city? Jessica with David, that is incorrect. George with Neviah, that is incorrect. Tigist with Laban, that is incorrect. Mary with Jerusalem, that's incorrect. Megan with Jerusalem. Jean with Jericho, that is right. Jean Conrad, it is Jericho. Jean Conrad. It is Jericho. The city of palm trees is Jericho. Try to get this going. Jericho. Marie Sanders, McAllen, Texas. Oh, my phone is dying. No, Jackie, no. You got the first one, Jackie. You can't leave us now. I'll try to get through them for you. Jericho. We have no winners in this one so far. We have one stump and one that I ruined. All right, moving along. Getting this party moving. You ready? Number 9. Number 9 of the hard round. After crossing the Red Sea, the Hebrews came into the wilderness of blank. After crossing the Red Sea, the Hebrews came into the wilderness of blank. What was the name of the first wilderness the Hebrews entered after crossing the Red Sea? William was Zin. That is not correct. Deborah, Negev. That is not correct. Chris, Jordan. That's a river. Engedi, Promised Land, Monica. Nope. Becky, Sin. Nope. Sin and Zen is not it. The first wilderness they came into. George says, Nope, not either. Dang, Nathan. That was a brick wall. David was sure. That is correct, David. It is sure. S-H-U-R. You put S-H-E-R, but I know what you meant. Spelling errors are allowed as long as we get close to it, guys. This isn't Jeopardy. Sure. S-U-R. David. David with the right answer. David Leslie with the right answer. The wilderness of Shur is where they actually landed. Pretty cool, huh? Good going, David Leslie. Is that your first one on this round, David? Yep, it is. Okay. David Leslie. And that was number 9. All right, we got a few more to go. Exodus 15:22, that is correct. Shur, S-H-U-R. What is the wilderness that they landed in when they came across? The first wilderness was the wilderness of Shur, S-H-U-R. Number 10. See, isn't it kind of funny? Like, these are questions you're like, I should kind of know this. Should I know this? I think I should know this. That's why I chose these things, because I was like, I should know these things. All right, number 10. And we are in the hard round, so you guys are doing a great job, by the way. Number 10. This is a little different. This one's a little tricky. I hope I don't mess this one up. Number 10. The first place the Hebrews made camp after crossing into Shur was a place with 12 wells and 70 palm trees. It was called blank. The place that the Hebrews took camp in with 12 wells and 70 palm trees is called blank. We have William with Sukkot. That's a holiday. That is not correct. The place where the Hebrews, Canaan, that is not correct as well. Canaan is not correct. It is the first place they made camp. Sarah with Elim or Elim, that is correct. Sarah Lishine with the right answer first. Sarah Lishine. Very good job there, Sarah. Very good job. And she, by the way, you guys, is from Netherlands. So, you know, she got it over here quick. So see, you can win the hard rounds because everybody's sitting there Googling or researching it, right? But look how fast you guys are coming in now. I love it. That was number 10. And Sarah Lashine was the fastest correct winner on that one. Elim. Elim? E-L-I-M. I don't know how to say it. But it's okay. It's not about how you say it. It's how you type it anyways, right? Yep. So the first place they made camp had 12 wells and 70 palm trees. And it was called Elim. Or Elim. What are we going to go with? Elim? I think it's Elim. Gil says, this is fun. I think so too. George, you're in Kingwood, Texas? I lived in Kingwood, Texas for a while. Did you know that already, George? I feel like we've had that conversation before. Okay, here we go. I lived in Kingwood, Texas for a year. I liked it. All right, Elim. Okay, number 11. Remember, we're going all the way to 13. So we have 3 more to go. This one and 2 more. Can I count? I can count. These are going to be hard. They're pretty hard. They're long. This is a long one. Don't give your answer until you hear me finish with this one. You got it? Do not give your answer until you hear me get to the end of this. Okay? It'll be a question. I'll be asking a question. There's a little bit of data in this one to make sure everybody understands exactly what the question is. Number 11. This is the 16th king of Judah, who was given a very old scroll by one of the high priests of his day. Upon reading this scroll, he tore his clothes and he wept, for he now understood why his people had endured all their suffering. According to this scroll, God's people were no longer following God's laws. This king brought back God's laws to Judah with an iron fist and no wiggle room for mistake. It was God's way or the highway. What was the name of this king? The 16th king of Judah. George says Hezekiah. That is not right, George. It was not Hezekiah. Alan says David. That is not correct. Linda, Eli with Josiah. That's right. Ooh, Marie. Right behind. Linda, Eli got that one. Josiah is the right answer. Ninja Speed, Josiah. Very good, Linda. Linda, Eli with Josiah. That is correct. Josiah. Josiah. Isn't that interesting? Josiah. He was the king who brought it back and made sure that the Jews got on the right track with God and stuck to the law. All right. Josiah is the right answer. 16th king of Judah. Number 12. This would have been our last one, but, I messed up. So we get another one after this. The game continues. Woo! All right, number 12. What was the name of the high priest who found the ancient scroll Josiah received? What was the name of the high priest who found the scroll and gave it to Josiah? Oh, dang, Jackie and Ninja. Hezekiah. No, it's not Hezekiah. It's close. I thought you got it there, but it's not Hezekiah. Gilda with Hilkiah. Yes, that is the correct Hilkiah. Yes, Hilkiah. Hilkiah. Gilda Foss. That gives you 2, Gilda. You are technically in the lead. You are in the lead. Good ninja skills there. Hilkiah. Yes, that is correct. He was the high priest at the time. He was the high priest. And he was the one who found it. Wow. Okay. I have another question I want to just ask, but I won't because we might need it. I might mess up this last one. Hilkiah. Jennifer, I would have given it to you. I would have given you Hilaliah. I would have given it to you if you knew it. Sharon says, I need a laptop. So you can type out. Are you using your thumb, Sharon? What's the deal? Okay, you guys, the final question of the final round of our first ever Bible Trivia Night. I hope you're having a great time. I know it might be day for some of you, but we're still calling it Bible Trivia Night. Okay, here we go. Number 13, final question. What was the name of the prophet that confirmed the scrolls were authentic? What was the name of the prophet that confirmed the scroll's authenticity to Josiah? So there was a prophet who confirmed the scroll is authentic. What was the name of that prophet that gave the scroll to Josiah? Isaiah is not correct, Deborah. That was quick typing, though. Got here late, but enjoyed it. Glad to have you, Becky. Constantine, that is not correct. David says, dang, Nathan. Becky says, Hezekiah. It is not Hezekiah, Becky. Marie says, Zephaniah. It is not Zephaniah. Beth says, Isaiah. It is not Isaiah. Mark says, Jeremiah. It is not Jeremiah. All the ayahs are coming out. We got all the ayahs. We got Ezekiel. We got Bedouin by Gilda. Deborah says, Jeremiah. Jackie says, Sam. So far, nobody's got it. Nope, doesn't have to be spelled correctly. Spelled correct is killing us. Jennifer Conley got it. Julda. Hulda. That's how you say it. Hulda. Jennifer Conley got that one. Hulda. Huldah. Hulda. And that was Jennifer Conley got it. Good job, Jennifer Conley. Did great. That was number 13. Hulda. Hilda. I don't know how you'd say it. Huldah. Hulda. I think that's how you say it. Hulda is the name of the prophet who verified the scroll's authenticity. Isn't that cool? You guys just learned about... See, I also made them like kind of categorized, so you kind of learned about like a whole section of the Bible or a whole kind of, a moment of the Bible. Right? I thought it was pretty cool. I had fun. All right. Do we have a tiebreaker? We do not. But the winner is Gilda Foss of the hard round. Gilda Foss is our first winner of the hard round. Gilda, you get to pick a hat or a t-shirt, one or the two, right, from the apparel site, and you get to pick one of any other item, another hat, another shirt, a sweater, a mug. You can pick any other thing. Same with the person who won round 2. You can pick anything. And Gilda, you can pick a hat and a t-shirt and anything from the Yeshua Faith Apparel website. Again, if you guys don't know, Yeshua Faith Apparel is not made by me. It's made by subscribers like you. You guys actually even design them. You designed this hat. You designed the t-shirts. Some of your kids even designed the t-shirts and stuff like that. It's super cool. If you guys have never been to Yeshua Faith Apparel website, go to the link, which I will post right after this. I'll add it to the comment section. I'll even put it in the comments here where you guys are commenting. But also you can click on the reference link, the resource link pinned to the top of Yeshua Network all the time. When you click on that, it's going to take you to all the different areas of what Yeshua Network is offering and what we have. You can go ahead and click on the store and it will take you to Yeshua Faith Apparel. Again, that is made by subscribers just like you. If you guys want to also make a purchase or anything like that, they do give a percentage of the profits to Yeshua Network to support the ministry. So thank you guys very much for that as well. I'm glad to see you guys are having fun doing this. I had a blast. Honestly, this was super fun for me. And I like the bumps in the road too, because you know what? Now we'll have the story, you'll be like, hey Nathan, remember the first Bible trivia one you did? And you messed up 2 questions and you even had to use one of your backup questions because you knew you were going to probably mess up. I think that just adds more to the fun, and it doesn't need to be perfect. It's not professional. It's not lights and showmanship and an audience. It's just us being on here doing a fun way of learning more about the Bible. Hopefully you guys will have learned some good things as well. I know I did in putting it together. Gilda says that was intense. I've been screaming out loud in the living room like a maniac. Sarah Levine says it was fun. Deborah says, Nathan, you rock. Let's do this again. Oh, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again for sure. I will pick another date and we'll even announce it ASAP. I just gotta look at the calendar and see what we got going on. It's a holiday season, but yeah, I'm so glad you guys had fun. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate the feedback, letting me know. Also, Zoom Teams next time. I thought about that, Vanessa. So here's the thing. I know you guys might have some ideas on how to do this. There are some apps out there that you have to purchase, but the problem is that it limits how many people can log on. And I just would be heartbroken to think that that there's somebody out there that missed the boat, they got on late or something like that. That would break my heart. So I'm going to try to see if there's a better way. Although I thought this worked pretty good. I know for you guys it came up at different times, but I have multiple sources up. I can put up maybe an old laptop or a tablet that I have and have 3 different streams coming in just to have an extra verification of who actually came first. And I can have some backup questions in case there's more controversial answers like we had this time, or I mess up the question and I give the answer. I can't believe I gave the answer myself. That was so funny. All right, you guys, you are awesome. Contestants who won, or the people who won, you guys, please be sure to check out Yeshua Faith Apparel page. Pick something within the categories. Remember, easy winner, you get to pick a hat or a shirt. Medium winner, you get to pick one of anything from the page, and hard winner, which is Gilda, you get to pick hat or shirt and anything from the page. So thank you guys for your participation. Thank you for your continued support of this ministry. And if you guys want anything from there, feel free to also purchase something. I know the people who put in the hard work to build that as well. Also, I want to give a shout out. Without naming their names, because they don't want me to name their names, but I want to give a shout out to the brothers and sisters that helped me post the graphics, make the graphics for this, and also the Amazon card. You guys are making graphics for me because you see the graphics I make. Maybe they're not the best, so you guys are sending me some graphics. I appreciate that. That's pretty cool of you. I'm just going to give a shout out to you. The Lord knows who you are, but thank you very much. I want people to know I am getting help with those things and for the work you do. And also, you guys, don't forget, we have the Amazon gift card giveaway the last day of Hanukkah, which is the 15th. So that is next Friday, the cutoff date for the giveaway gift cards. First place winner, or which will be the last person. So first place winner is going to be a $200 Amazon gift card, e-card. So it's not going to be shipped to you in the mail. It can be sent directly to you. Second place is going to be $100, and the third place is $50. So we have 3 cards this time. Only 23 people participated last time. Only 23. Not 2.6 million like we have here at Yeshua Network. So you have a probably pretty good chance of winning. If you're trying to go by the odds, 1 in 2.6 million or 1 in 23 people, right? So you guys can also check out the timeline page here. You'll see a post all about that. I'll continue to post coming up to Thursday as well with that, because Thursday's the cutoff Friday, the final day of Hanukkah, is when we will announce the winners. All 3 winners will be announced. And then you will have your card emailed to you. So you're going to need to post your email address with your donation. Anyways, that's a whole other thing. Go ahead and check that out. I'll be making more videos about it. But more of the fun stuff we're doing here. I also got your comments about more fun things we can be doing. So thank you guys very much for that. And we'll definitely be doing Bible trivia. I had a blast. I'm glad to hear you guys did too. Be blessed. Be the blessing. We are Yeshua Network.